Hello, gamers. How's everyone doing? Happy Tuesday? I believe it's Tuesday. It's time for the Squwonch. You might have questions. The answer is simply the Squwonch. And just FYI, just to clarify, its name is the Squwonch. Not just Squwonch, it's the Squwonch. And we're gonna get it. Now let me tell you something about this hunt. Let me tell you. And actually this is really weird. I gotta turn on my playlist. I have my playlist going for you guys, but I can't hear it. So let me change that. I want to hear it too. Let's do this. There we go. Very epic, very gamer. So, the Squwonch. Specifically, Shiny Alpha the Squwonch. That's what we're hunting for today. Let me show you how many phases into this hunt I'm at. I believe it's, well, I know it started here. If I'm getting my math correct, 37 phases. Most of these were done just laying in bed, shiny hunting, because I got my wisdom teeth out and I was supposed to chill, but I wanted to shiny hunt anyways. I got a lot of shiny alphas. We got Yanmega, we got Sliggoo, we got Vespiquen. We've got 2 of each of these ones. We've got 2 Ursaring, Carnivine as well. Literally the run right after Carnivine. Combi. Also, thank you. He's right behind me, isn't he? I love that name. Yeah, so the run right after the Alpha Carnivine, I found a shiny Combi and I was like, this is ridiculous. And then it turns out that it was a female one too. So my game is giving me the craziest luck, just not in the right places. I started this hunt at playtime of 444 hours. Nearly 30 hours of just hunting for an Alpha Whiscash that is always on the map. Always. It's a static one. And it has a perfected dex, and I have the shiny charm. I have the best odds possible. And I've gotten almost every alpha possible on this route. The only ones I'm missing are Licky Licky, Roserade slash Honchcrow, Torterra if I keep the route going further than Whiscash, and Whiscash. Let me show you the route that I was doing before. I am shortening it down, but this time we're gonna do the full round. So there's the Alpha Whiscash, the Squwonch, if you will. We go down this way, and then there's Alpha Carnivine. Then right over here is Alpha Vespiquen. Then one thing that I would really like to phase on, but since I've shortened my path, I won't. This Togetic right here. It's not an alpha, but it's really cool because it's flying around. Then there's the Yanmega. Then I go over this way. We got a bunch of Pokemon here that could be shiny, and they have been before. I've gotten 1 Geodude. Alpha Ursaring takes a while to load in sometimes. Then there's the Alpha Sliggoo. And then I end my route right over here at Torterra. Now that's what I was doing, but I was at a point where it's like, well, I've gotten everything but Torterra on that path. So I might as well just shorten it down because I just want to find the Squwonch. It's not Squwonch, it's the Squwonch. Like if you're saying like a Squwonch, no, it's the Squwonch. Just to be super duper clear. And no, I'm not doing it full odds. I just have really bad luck with specifically the Squwonch. I don't know why. It's awful. It's horrendous. I've had the absolute best luck. I think second day after getting my wisdom teeth out, I found 7 shinies in one day and 5 of them were alphas. You got it. Exactly. The Squwonch. That is how it goes. You, like, its name is the Squwonch. It's not just Squwonch. I did perfect it. It has a perfected dex. So my luck is just really, really bad. Look at this. It's perfected. And I've gotten everything except this Roserade and Licky Licky somewhere over here. And also Torterra, but we're not going that far anymore, so we're not gonna find Torterra. And yes, I'm the kind of person who just spams the B button. How did the Squwonch get its name? So the Squwonch, right? The Squwonch is not mine. My thumbnail artist has a shiny Whiscash named the Squwonch. That's his name, it's the Squwonch. All lowercase. One time, my thumbnail artist, Eddie, he gave me a shaman figurine. He knows I love shaman. I was like, thank you. And then he was like, now you have to get me a tiny, shiny the Squwonch. And I was like, can I make a compromise here? Shiny alpha the Squwonch. And so we came to a compromise, and I have to hunt for a shiny alpha the Squwonch to pay my debts for having a shaman figurine in my humble abode. Oh yeah, there's Rhyhorn over here too. And that's another thing that I have gotten that Rhyhorn. Have you seen that one shaman card that is exclusive to the mobile app? Are we talking TCG Pocket? Because if so, I've gotten like almost every card in the newest set. What's wrong with Shaman? Nothing's wrong with Shaman. I love Shaman. But now that I have that Shaman figurine, I have to get a shiny alpha the Squwonch. Man. Oh yeah, also, guys, the last time that I streamed was the Pokemon Presents. Can I just say, Legends za, right? I'm heckin' hyped. I've been saying this, maybe not a whole lot publicly, but I feel like if I had said it publicly, I would have so many I told you so moments. Because here's the thing. In my head, I was like, we don't even know what a Legends game is. Because we've gotten Legends Arceus, so we don't know, we've only gotten one. So having a second one is a way of finding out what a Legends game really is. And to me, my thought process was, well, here's the thing. Legends Arceus was like it felt experimental. It felt like something new and fresh. So what if it's not going to be something where it's always in the past and it's always got the same mechanics? What if the Legends series is just an experimental approach to Pokemon? It doesn't have to be in the past. It could be in the future. And it looks like, and just speculation, but it seems, based on the information that we have, that Legends ZA takes place after X and Y. Oh yeah, also, I just don't like going to the Mirelands if there's a mass outbreak there. I don't know why. It's just a preference of mine. What starter are you picking? Chikorita. Probably. Here's the thing. The Pokemon Center is apparently going to be doing a pre-order bonus thing of sorts. Come on. They're going to be doing a pre-order thing of sorts where if you pre-order the game from the Pokemon Center, you get one of 3 plushies. And so my thought process was, hey, what if I let the plushie decide for me? But here's the thing. If the plushie isn't Chikorita, then I will be sad. But, like, I'm willing to give Totodile a try. Perhaps. Perchance. Are you excited for Champions? Absolutely. I'm really hoping that that'll get more people, me, into the competitive side of Pokemon. I feel like it's a really... It seems like it'll be really great for people who are interested in getting into the competitive side of Pokemon without having to go through any extra hoops setting up games. I don't know. We have very little information, so we don't really know for sure. My day's going well. Thank you for asking. How long have you played Arceus? A long time. Are we talking the amount of hours in game? Because not including resets, so there's probably plenty more time. 472 hours. In this save file. I really want that Alpha Licky to be shiny. I just want to see this crazy heckin' yellow shiny. Speaking of crazy heckin' yellow shiny, the other day, I don't know why I said it like that. The other day I went to a local game store and I saw Pokemon Battle Revolution. I've never played that game before. So I was like, I should get this. And so I did. Not really thinking too much into what the game is. And the information that I already knew about the game without realizing that I knew it. Because on the drive home, I was like, wait a second. Is this not the game with the shiny costumes? The shiny Pokemon costumes? You can shiny hunt for the costumes? I didn't even put 2 and 2 together until I looked at the back of the box after already buying it. And I was just like, wait. So, yes, I want to hunt for one of the costumes. I know that hunting for them, some are easier than others just because of the way that the resets work. So I could just go for Groudon. I kind of want to go for Pachirisu though. But I don't know how that one goes. I love doing crazy hunts. That's the thing. So if I'm being totally honest, Scarlet and Violet, love this heckin' game, right? I played too much of it. Like, and I was only playing Scarlet and Violet. So I want to have more variety. Right now on the channel, it's really not going to look like there's much variety for a while. Because the hunts that I'm doing are really challenging. Oh yeah, also I'm checking all the trees because it would be kind of funny if I phased on like a Burmy. 2 full trees. Oh, okay, hi. Okay, okay, see you later, bye, bye. Could you imagine a shiny alpha Burmy? Did I... Okay, sorry. Did I hear sparkles? Is that Paris a shiny? Am I going crazy? Did I hear sparkles? I don't know if I did or not. I also realized I may not have... There may have been a teensy bit of stream delay, so that doesn't really help. Tripping? Okay, just double checking. No. Okay. I think it was just the timing of me speaking and also the music. So we're good. I assumed it was Paris because here's the thing. It's shiny in this game is so bad. You know what? If there was a shiny... Actually, hold on. Easiest way to find out. We just get away from the area and then fly over it again. There was a shiny noise. There was no shiny noise. Okay, great. Yeah, we're good. Anyways. Yippee. Wahoo. Yeah, that's the funniest thing. I've never seen a chat so mixed. I believe that. Shiny Chanpao. That B button's gonna break. Dude, I broke my braviary the other day. I think I landed so perfectly that it was like, wait. It got confused as to where I was, I guess. So the bird don't go up. You know what? Whatever. We're just gonna brave the storm and go through anyways. Because when you think about it, the amount of times that I've skipped out on the Mirelands because there was one of these massive mass outbreaks, it's possible that I skipped out on a shiny alpha specifically. Is the Roserade taken over? No. Okay. What about Looky Looky? Also, another reason why I don't like to go through here during an outbreak. You can't see anything. Like, come on. Like, okay. Rhyhorn? No. I usually don't go this low to the ground. Okay, hold on. Yippee. Yeah, the fog in this game is horrendous. Especially in the Mirelands. The Mirelands is a struggle. Hello, the Squwonch. Here's the thing with Chikorita, right? Or just with the starters for Legend ZA, I'm so torn because everyone's like, we're gonna get Mega Evolutions for them. I want regional forms, but I don't think we're gonna get regional forms. I think they're really gonna hone in on the Mega Evolutions. I could be totally wrong though. Yeah, I can't lie. So I didn't really do much of the Unova tour. I didn't participate in any ticketed events, mind you. But you know what? Okay, to be fair, the tour events are usually an in-person thing. So the fact that they did a global one, I'm kind of impressed with that. But there wasn't really There wasn't really a shiny boost, was there? People heard the shiny noise, and I don't know what to believe. I'll let you guys, scream amongst yourselves. Let the stream delay just kind of chill. Yeah. Shiny Miraidon! Oh, no way! That's so cool. I can't believe I found one in Legends Arceus. I'm just not gonna trust chat when it comes to, I heard the shiny sound! You know? I have my volume up, it should be fine. No, I don't want to fly over here. Okay, hold on. I don't know what I'm doing. I also usually skip to daytime, because I don't really care much for Honchkrow. Well, no, I do like Honchkrow. I think it's the fact that I like Roserade more, but also on top of that, I'm pretty sure that at nighttime this Lickitung gets replaced by a Ghastly. I don't really care about phasing on a Ghastly. I'd rather phase on Lickitung. Hello, Rhyhorn. Yippee wahoo! Semi-forgettable? It's the Squwonch. Are you serious? Are you for real? It's the Squwonch. The Squwonch is very memorable. We're all... Listen, the Squwonch must be established on the channel. It is the Squwonch. Where did the Squwonch come from? Well, you see, Arceus created an egg, right? Or did it come from an egg? I think it created an egg. And then it made the world. And with that, created the greatest being of all time, the Squwonch. The Squwonch or the egg? Unfortunately, the egg. Can I squeeze the Squwonch? You may not want to. If you go too high, you can't hear the shiny noise. Yeah, that's fair. I know that there's a risk with me being way up over here. Because yeah, I know from experience, like I look down at the Rhyhorn to see if it's shiny. And that's worked out for me before. I don't really... If I miss another shiny down that spot, I don't really care. I want the Squwonch. Don't eat the Squwonch. It's not edible. It's the Squwonch. Look, it's a Squwonch. Gotta get away so I can fly away. There we go. How long will you be live? Until I get the Squwonch? That's a bad idea. That's a bad idea. That's a terrible idea. My luck has been horrendous. But like a couple hours, I'd say. At least. We want the Squwonch. 24-hour stream incoming. I could never. One time I did a subathon on Twitch. I don't stream on Twitch right now, by the way. But one time I did a subathon for 12 hours. That was the cap. It was a birthday subathon. It was exhausting. I think that the thing is, now that I have a wonderful group of shiny hunter buddy pals, I think it's entirely possible that I could do a 12-hour stream and live, you know? A shiny Pawmot. I believe it. I believe. Child of Anubis, welcome to the frequent flyers. Hi. And thank you for the super chat. He's right behind me, isn't he? I don't know why I said it like that. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I think that I could do like a 12-hour stream at some point. Not anytime soon, but it would heavily rely on my friends joining in as well to take over if I need to like perish, you know? On a side note, you guys know how there's that like almost like the Minecraft water bucket trick, like you can just except do it properly. But like you do that, right? And then you don't die, right? We're sticking with that. I'm willing to suffer the consequences. Now it's storming. Heckin'. Hold on. Let me just like heckin'. Almost. Listen. It's like, dang it. I used to have the timing, but I just don't anymore. Yeah, somebody find my stuff. Oh yeah, because I think I'm automatically connected to the internet on here, so that means that like some of my friends can actually retrieve my stuff for me. Parasect, go away. It's stormy. There's the Alpha Roserade. And no. I was so good at this the other day. You know what I did? Let me show you after we shiny check the Squwonch. Rhyhorn, where are you? Okay, it's not a shiny. I was about to say it's not an alpha. This time it's baby. I'm covered in snow. It's such a good bit in that video. If you haven't seen the recent Synchro Hide and Seek video, highly recommend watching. Just not right now. Because we streaming, baby. Oh yeah, also, for my friends who are probably doing their own thing right now and aren't in stream, but they might be in stream, you never know. Yeah, friends, lurkers, you know how it be. Yeah, my name in game is Connie. Find my satchel, please. They were valuables. And find my satchels that I will soon also be losing over here. So here's what I did. You see that? You see this post right here? You see this? I actually landed on it. Here's exactly what I did, right? Except this time I'm not going to succeed because I don't know what I was like on, but so I did this. I heckin' run off, do this, swap out, and then do this. And it did the death sound, and I flew up and lived. This will be in a future video. The clip that I'm referring to, I was recording. I don't think I can do it again. But like, it's kind of fun. Heckin' like this. But just a little closer and not dying. It's one of those things where it's like, is this a bug or a feature? I think that it's a glitch, but if it's not, then that's sick. And if it is, then that's also sick. But like, I can totally do it. I'm sorry I'm like totally going off on like I got distracted and it's only been like a half hour into stream or something. This isn't gonna help that I'm injured right now. Okay, there we go. I aimed wrong, I aimed wrong, I aimed wrong. Heck. Yeah! It wasn't the sign, but I did something else. Yippee! Yippee wahoo! See, isn't that cool? Isn't that neat? But I did that on the signpost. I don't think I can ever do it again, but I sure will try. But like, it's so fun. I was just a little behind the sign. I would have died there if I actually aimed properly though, because I was late. Y'all saw that. I went behind it. Ouch. I'm only gonna do this one more time. One more time, and then I need to get back to the Squwonch. Dang it, dang it, dang it. I messed it up. We're doing it one more time, okay? I swear. I'm like a high school choir director being like, we need to go over this one more time. And then they do it one more time. And then they're like, okay, one more time. Just, yeah, that was deserved. Okay, can satchels even spawn at the camps? Can these even be retrieved? Shh, I got it right one time. You know what? I need to get it right one more time, okay? Maybe not the signpost, but something. Okay? I'm not insane. I think I should try again too. Because it's fun and it's a fun thing to do. No. No. I can do it. I can do it, guys. I can do it, I swear. Maybe not on the signpost, but I can definitely do something. I can probably die. Not a good idea, not good for my health, but you know, I can do it. I can do it again. Let's not do that. It's not a glitch hunter per se, it's just being cool. Being cool, dropping satchels. I'm doing giveaways for real. Giving away my satchels every day of the week. Let's go, baby. I'm not gonna hit it. This is what the Squwonch does to people. It really truly is. I've been hunting for the Squwonch for like roughly 30 hours. I need some time to jump off cliffs. Dang it! What am I doing? Look, 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 look. Watch. Watch this, watch this. No, no. No. Yeah. Okay. I can do it. Whoa, okay. Guys, check this out. Check this out. I missed. I still did something. Wait, I did it right one more time. So, was that the last one? Was that the last one, chat? Do I need to go back to the Squwonch? I think it's the Squwonch in time. The people there are just watching me just die. We're going back to the Squwonch. I know I sound disappointed. I was just kind of having fun. But what if? What if? Hear me out. No. 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 I'm not gonna do it. So I am gonna change the time so that it's not raining. Dedicate a whole stream to just doing that? Yeah, but then people get to see me fall and die. Actually, you guys would probably enjoy that. The auto-tune doesn't seem to work. I don't know why. The Squwonch changes minds, it really truly does. Looky looky? No. What did I miss in 10 minutes? I died 2 times. 3, 2, 2. I died 2 times. And then, like, died but didn't 2 times as well. I wanna go jump off a mountain. Chat, I'm gonna go jump off a mountain. Gonna do it. We're going to the place up north. Not like that! Not like that! This is no. I'm gonna go to the mountain. Going this way. Okay? We're going this way. We're going. I'm learning. I'm on my way. I would like to do it. I would like to do the free fall. We'll even race my Sylveon down the mountain. Okay? Check this out. Check this out. Oh, I win. I win. Aw, I didn't get the screeching death noise. I gotta do it again. Do a flip! I would if I could, man. I would if I could. It's not in the programming. No, Sylveon hit the wall. Sylveon did not make it. See, watch. Watch. Sylveon does not make it all the way. Wait! I wasn't on Bravy Fairy. I wasn't on Bravy Not my heckin' Stardust! I would have totally done it, dude. I would have totally done it. I would have gotten the bing and flown away, but I was on Sneasler. I'm doing it again. Okay? I know we've gone off track by a lot, but this is what the Squwonch does to a person's brain after 30 hours of not being shiny. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, don't do this at home. Don't do this, period. It's bad for your health. This time, I'm not going to die on a Sneasler. Okay? No, that was too early. I can do it. I can. It doesn't mean I'm going to. But I'm gonna do it one more time. One more try. And then we gotta get back to the Squwonch. Squwonch is waiting for me. Yes, I am a professional. I don't like that Chime Echo is watching me. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. And... yeah! Let's go! Let's go! Okay, we can hunt for the Squwonch now. Easy. First try. The other one didn't count because it was Sneasler. That is spot on exactly it. It's like pulling the cord for the parachute. Like a split second before you hit the ground. And expecting something to happen. Anyways, do you think that'll be enough? Do you think that that has appeased the Squwonch? I think that we'll do this. Yeah, I probably have like a really bad case of shin splints now. Is that an alpha de la Woo? It totally is. Oh. Wow. Well, now the people want me to do it more. Guys, I've only done it right a few times. You really shouldn't expect perfection from me. Have you phased on any shinies this hunt? Yeah, 37. But maybe number 38 will be the Squwonch. It could be if I just fast travel here and just look at this. But any good ones? Yeah, so these should all be in chronological order when I caught them. So we got Alpha, Alpha, Alpha. These might not be in the right order, actually. But that's okay. Alpha, 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 Alpha. Alpha. Yeah. It's been a little bit insane. Just a little bit. A lot of crazy good luck, not in the right place. And I'm pretty sure that none of those Pokemon that I found have a perfected Dex entry. Except for Whiscash. And I haven't gotten the Squwonch yet. I have found 0 shinies today. Why does someone just have my profile picture? Eddie! It's okay, we can do it. I believe. I have spent 30 hours in game hunting for the Squwonch, and I still haven't gotten the Squwonch. Not even like a not alpha shiny the Squwonch. I've gotten like everything else. It's Squwonch Saturday. No, it's the Squwonch. It's the Squwonch Tuesday. Actually, we should hunt for this on Thursday. The Squwonch Thursday. The Squwonch is the Squwonch. That's all there really is to it. And we're gonna get the Squwonch. Like, look at that. But imagine if its whiskers were like a little more on the pink side. Yeah, exactly. First name the, and then other first name Squwonch. Why name it the Squwonch? Ask Eddie. It's the Squwonch. Squwonch. Third Squwonch. Oh no. Is the B button burning yet, Catherine? Oh, you think that's a lot. You've never heard of rhythm games. And we're getting a lore drop here. Eddie didn't name it the Squwonch. Her name was just the Squwonch. It just came with that. Eddie, what happens if I find one, but it's a male one? Does it still count, or do I have to go for another one? You know what? True. What did you pick as your starter? I pick? I think I went with Cyndaquil. Because I used to really dislike Cyndaquil. Actually, that's a good question. Is the Squwonch gender fluid? It's water type. That's a terrible joke. The Squwonch could be gender fluid. I never asked her. That's a fair point. The more I learn about the Squwonch, the more I love and appreciate the Squwonch. And I didn't think that I could love the Squwonch more than I already do. One time, one of my friends, like really close friend from like kindergarten, reached out to me and was like, I'm gonna get a Pokemon game on the Switch, which game should I get? And I was like, oh my gosh, they're gonna play Pokemon. I have to make the right choice here. What will they like? I suggested Legends Arceus, because I was like, it's a fresh spin on the game. And I was really hoping that it was a good gamble. It was not. It was not the right choice. The Squwonch. I don't know. Maybe, perhaps. But yeah, so Legends just wasn't their sort of thing, and I'm like, man, that's such a shame, but I more so feel bad because they spent the money on that game upon my suggestion. But it's like, it's a multiple choice quiz, and I don't know what the answer is. And they don't know either. You're a mean one, the Squwonch. Oh, it's perfect for the holidays. When is the channel mascot existing? I haven't even... you know what? I didn't forget. I think about it a lot, but I haven't really thought about when. I will just say that the channel will, much like having a class pet, except this is fictional, there will be a channel creature that is not a Pokemon, because I don't own Pokemon. This is not going to replace Meatloaf, of course. My Pokemon are irreplaceable. I will just say that the channel will have its own little buppy of sorts. And you'll never guess what color based on, like, what is pretty obviously my favorite color. Yes, it's gonna be purple. It's gonna be purple. I like purple. It's a pretty color. I think the biggest struggle right now is that I have this creature, right? But I haven't figured out a name. I want to give it the name Taffy. But I already have a Goodra named Taffy. So it's like, do I also name it Taffy? Do I name it Taffy but with like an I instead of a Y? I don't want to take suggestions from people because I don't know, like, trademarks and stuff, right? But yeah, I might just end up naming it Taffy. Taffy the redacted. It'll be a buppy. A buppy of sorts. Well, welcome in. I don't usually stream that much, but I want to stream more. So guys, as you may know, I am very prone to burnout. Like, very. Uploading videos every other Sunday was not doable. And time again, I would get into like the swing of things. I would have videos every other Sunday, and then there would just be a major break because I just couldn't keep up. Did I already run through here? I already forgot. I'm just gonna go back. The Squwonch is in chat. Man. Hi, the Squwonch. I hope you'll shine soon. It's not a Squwonch. Its name is the Squwonch. First name the, other first name Squwonch. But yeah, I was uploading like every other Sunday, and that wasn't something I could stick to, because I make my videos completely on my own for the most part. There are like probably less than double digits amount of videos that I had other people work on as well. Of course, I'm not including thumbnails, because the thumbnails are done by Eddie. AI summary is calling the Squwonch the channel mascot. I hate the AI summary. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Bye, Eddie. Bye. Maybe I am your band teacher. Maybe that's why I'm not your band teacher. I don't know how to teach band. But yeah, I just wasn't able to stick to uploading every other Sunday. So I kept having moments where I just couldn't work on things at all, because it was making me physically ill. So I finally started looking into editors. Like looking through applications, and I'm not gonna talk too much about the behind the scenes, but things are looking up, because it sounds like I won't have to edit things on my own. And ideally, we'll get to a point where I don't have to edit the videos, period. Now, does that mean that I won't edit videos ever again? No, not in the slightest. Like, there are still videos that I will, like, work on behind the scenes while other videos are also being worked on. You know? Because I love editing. It's just I can't keep up. It takes weeks to get a video done. It takes more weeks than the amount of weeks in between video uploads. But I want to eventually get back to uploading every other Sunday. I don't know if that'll happen though. I want to do what I feel is best for not just the channel, but also just for my mental and physical health. Honestly, here's the thing. I've been using Premiere since 2019. So I have a solid amount of experience with it. So using other applications to edit is a bit of a struggle. But it works for me. But sometimes it sucks. Every once in a while, I have moments with my PC where I'm like, is it something to do with the components of my PC that are making things run weird? But, you know. Yeah, that's what they do to you. It's like how I feel with Apple products. I say so much about how I have beef with Apple, right? And yet I bought a MacBook like a couple months ago. And I know that sounds ridiculous. I did a lot of research because I wanted to make sure that during days where, hey, I have depression, sometimes it's difficult to get out of bed. I still want to edit though. So I have ways to edit during those times with the help of a laptop. So I was doing a lot of research to see what would make the most sense for editing my videos. Like what laptops would have the right specs for me and at a price point that I could justify. And I was very reluctant, but unfortunately the most cost-effective thing for me to do was actually get a MacBook, which sounds insane. Alpha Parasect, wow. But yeah, so I also used that to edit while I was still recovering from wisdom tooth shenanigans, which was really, really nice. But can I just say, if you're looking into getting like an iPad for drawing and stuff, cool, neat. Don't go for the iPad Air 5. Don't go for it. Don't do it. Remote desktop is a thing, but let's say for instance I want to visit family or I'm traveling or something. I can't bring my PC along with me. Anyways, so yeah, let me go ahead and tell you the story of the 3 iPads. Okay, first one. I was in post-secondary. I had a student discount. That was pretty epic. I got a free Apple Pencil with my iPad, basically. Which was nice because I was mainly going to be using it for art and then also for writing notes in class. 2 years pass. I think it was 2 years? Maybe? I don't know. Time passed. One day it was just a nice, lovely weekend. Right? It was Splatfest. And I was playing a lot of Splatfest, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take a break. And instead of, you know, going out and touching grass, I was like, I'm gonna go watch a YouTube video. So I go to turn on my iPad, and I'm like, whoa, something's weird about this. The screen looks off. Lo and behold, the screen is like detached from the rest of the iPad. I turn it over and the iPad is bent. I'm just like, what? I sent a picture to my family and they were like, what did you do? And I'm like, I don't know. I was not even like, it was just, I had my iPad, right? I had it just sitting on my bed while I was not in the room playing Splatoon at my desk. It went from being totally normal to that. I was like, what? So I go and take it into a local place that's certified by Apple for repairs and stuff. And they're like, okay, yeah, the battery has expanded and bent the iPad. And since I didn't have the like Apple Care warranty or whatever, they were like, we're gonna give you the exact same model minus the engraving that you had, which for me was just it was just a smiley face, like the colon parentheses, you know. Okay, come on with the massive mass outbreaks. Whatever, I'm going anyways. I was not charging it under my pillow. I don't even charge it if I'm not in the room. And so they replaced it, and I was like, does it have to be the same model? And they're like, yep, and the same color. I'm like, okay, great. So I buy the replacement, and then 2 weeks pass. I'm watching YouTube again, as I do, and the screen turns purple. And then it shuts off. I turn it back on, and it's not connected to the internet. So I go to like the, you know how you can slide from the top of the screen to open up the little settings, the little circle buttons. I just tap that to turn on the internet. Perfectly fine. I leave. I check the menu again, and it's grayed out again. I'm like, what? I didn't turn that off. So I go to the actual settings app, and the switch for the setting to turn on the internet is grayed out. And I'm like, what? I look it up, and people are like, yeah, that's an issue with the motherboard. I'm like, oh. Well, I hope that's not actually what's happening there, but great. I take it in. Again, 2 weeks after getting the replacement, I'm bringing in the replacement because it's broken. And they're like, yep, faulty motherboard. Why is there always a mass outbreak? Okay, this is fine. And then they're like, okay, it's been 2 weeks, so that's under our warranty, because theirs was like, I believe 90 days or something. So they're like, okay, we can give you the same model, same color. I'm like, can we just take whatever the cost would be of that and just deduct that from the cost of just getting a newer model of iPad? And they're like, nope, you just have to get a free iPad of the same model. Okay, great. So I do that, right? And then I went on a trip to New York. Thank you to Nintendo of Canada for inviting me to play the Indigo Disc a month before it's out. Yeah, so I think I bent my iPad on that trip. Or... and I'm still pissed about this, in case you can't tell. I'm gonna blame security or customs or whatever. They were aggressive. Because I put all the stuff in, like, you know how they have those plastic bins when you're going through security? You take all your electronics and show, like, here's all the electronics. Here you go. I take all those out, make sure that nothing's overlapping, and this person picks it up and shakes it vigorously to the point where my Switch comes out of the case that it was in. I'm like, whoa! And they're like, well, now they're overlapping. And I'm like, dude, what is your problem? Yeah, of course it's going to be overlapping if you shake it vigorously to the point where stuff is falling out of cases. Like, what is going on here? So I'm gonna blame them for why iPad number 3 is also bent. Not as much as the last one, but not in the same way as the last one, so they just refuse to replace it. And I totally understand where they're coming from, because this person, who had never been to their store previously for repairs or anything, comes in with an iPad that's broken, they replace it. Comes in 2 weeks later with it broken and replaces it. And then a couple months later, shows up again with a broken iPad. Does that not seem sketchy as all heck? Evil the Squwonch? Oh no! When did Evil the Squwonch get here? I think that my anger summoned Evil the Squwonch. And yeah, I know, it totally seems sketchy. They'll remember you with the purple hair too? Oh, I didn't have purple hair back then. That's so weird to think about. I had blonde hair. Yeah, Evil the Squwonch is here now. She's arrived. She's in chat. I don't know what's going on. Evil the Squwonch works for TSA. I believe it. I saw a picture of you. That does not sound menacing in the slightest. Yeah, I can believe that. I think that Evil the Squwonch did it. No! Don't snap the Squwonch out of existence. I'm still trying to find it. Oh, thank goodness. The Squwonch is here too, so it's fine. What model was the iPad? No, don't do it! I'm not vouching for getting that iPad. It's a bad idea. It's the iPad Air 5. Where is it? Oh, there it is. It's blue. What? You're the reason why, like, dude, I went to my analytics, my, like, YouTube studio, and, like, 30% of views are on TV. Why are 30% of you watching, like, my channel on your TV? What do you mean? There's no way that backwards the Squwonch is in chat. Are you for real? Is there a backwards the Squwonch in chat? Hold on, I need to find backwards the Squwonch. I don't know if backwards the Squwonch is real. I could believe it. Why is the Squwonch performing mitosis? That's what I want to know. I'm so curious. Like, what's going on? I didn't see a backwards the Squwonch. Well, now I feel like inevitably someone's gonna show up as backwards the Squwonch. Currently, I think there are 2 the Squwonches in chat. The Squwonch and Evil the Squwonch. But I could be wrong. Why is it storming? No, I'm just a malicious liar. Well, now that's just a suggestion. I think that the Squwonch is gonna... Blue! It's the Squwonch. How could you? First name the. Other first name Squwonch. For a second I thought that was different, but it's not. It's not shiny. But yeah, hi Blue. Hope you're doing well. Sorry, I immediately was like aggressive. It's been a stream. It's been a stream for sure. It's still raining. You love this. I'm just gonna cope. I'm gonna leave. Yeah, I despise the Meyerlins, but I will suck it up for the sake of the Squwonch. Shiny in 5 minutes? What if... But hear me out. What if I leave? What if I leave and just do some more skydiving in like 5 minutes? I think it would be a good bit. Just for the sake of you being wrong. It's fun though! It's fun hearing the screeching death sound but living anyways. Like, you know, just a good old whee! But like, actually doing the screech sound. We need the Squwonch merch. I don't think we can do that. Because one, the Squwonch, the Pokemon itself is trademarked. And second, that is Eddie's thing. It's not mine. But we can still love and appreciate the Squwonch. Chef the Squwonch. Oh, Chef the Squwonch is a thing! Oh, no way! I can't believe Chef... Cooler the Squwonch! There are 4 the Squwonches! Chef the Squwonch. Join me against the Squwonch. Maybe one day I'll make marketable the Squwonch merch. By all means. That would be incredible. We just put the Squwonch just in text on a shirt. No image, no nothing. It just says the Squwonch and people are like, what? You know what? The more the Squwonch, the merrier. I love this. She'll just be a blue orb as she was always meant to be. Dude, this makes me emotional. I've got tears in my eyes. I don't know why I have tears in my eyes. I'm just, you know, I'm just crying at the thought of maybe finding Shiny Alpha the Squwonch today. It's gonna be in the video. At this rate, probably. Squwonching. Shiny. No, but it's Shiny the Squwonch. Not Shiny Squwonch. We have an imposter. Not to bring up a certain game, but it's not the real the Squwonch. The Squwonch YouTube famous. Eddie? Oh yeah, Eddie. So next video, actually chat, spoilers, next video is probably either gonna be Shiny Johto starters or Shiny the Squwonch. It's very dependent on if we even find the Squwonch. So this is gonna be tough, but feel free to sketch those up. I don't know. I don't know if we should ban the fake the Squwonches. Actually, I changed my mind. There are too many Squwonches without the. We're forgetting the Squwonch's first name. You guys need to change your names. It's King the Squwonch. I believe that she can be a king if she wants to. It's time to vaporize them. Get Squwonches out of here. There's no middle name. There's two first names, the and Squwonch. What? She will not tell me. Yeah, we can have girl kings. I see no issue in that at all. And just FYI, I'm not being sarcastic, just in case that isn't clear. She can be a king all she wants. I have no gender. I have transcended your simple mortal concepts. Okay, evil the Squwonch. Oh, thank goodness. Shiny the Squwonch. Oh, it's all better now. Forwards the Squwonch. What is happening? This truly is. You know what? We had the bongo stream a while ago. This is the Squwonch stream. There could be more the Squwonch streams in the future, though. It really depends. Are we gonna get the shiny today? Dude, I'm struggling. Like, how have I not? How have I not found it? I should have set up like a counter for every time that I enter the Mirelands, because I feel like I have to be over odds. There's no shot that I'm not. It's like 1 in 500 something. Like, I don't understand. She can be a chef, yeah. Chef the Squwonch is real. Chef the Squwonch can hurt you. Yeah, it's something like that. 1 in 512, 1 in 523. Usually I feel like 512 is a very common number for shiny odds, but it could be different. Legends is kind of quirky. I am a chef. I learned to make pizza. I gotta make pizza at some point. Dude, I gotta say. So, my jaw is a total wimp, right? Because when I got my wisdom teeth out, they were like, yeah, your recovery is gonna take longer because your jaw doesn't open very far, so we had to open it further, and so it'll take a while to recover. I'm like, okay, great, awesome. What does that mean? They're like, liquids only. 2 weeks. Then you can eat food. After 2 weeks. And I'm like, great, awesome. This is really good for me. So I was basically, also, not to mention, I'm a picky eater, especially when it comes to texture. Things like yogurt, I will not have. Like, I just can't. I don't know if it was allowed or not. Maybe? I was allowed sorbet. I will say that. But like a lot of things, I just don't like the texture, so I just refuse to eat it. Even if it's something where I can't eat anything. So I had to live off of sorbet and Gatorade for 2 weeks. It was bad. I do not recommend. My jaw is a complete loser. I did actually, yeah, I did have, though I don't like milk. But I was like, I need nutrients in my system. So I did end up resorting to like banana milk. But yeah, so 2 heckin' weeks of that. It was brutal. And then finally, I got to have just some oven-baked chicken. Chicken has never tasted so good, ever. Oh, backwards the Squwonch! Yeah, I mean, banana milk is a thing. It is just flavoring, you know? Because I don't know if it's in the States or not, but like the Milk to Go brand, yeah, I used to love that stuff as a kid. I don't now. But it's something that I was able to digest, you know? I know, it sounds bizarre, but I like banana flavoring. I don't know why. Though supposedly the flavoring that banana flavor is based off of, like the banana that the flavoring is based off of is some sort of banana that's like endangered or extinct. Have you guys ever, okay, on the topic, have you guys ever had those like banana marshmallows? They're so weird. I don't like them. But like a couple years ago, I had one and I was like, this tastes like the concept of bananas. The concept. But like a vague concept that isn't convincing to a consumer, you know? I haven't even had, I don't know if I've ever had Peeps. Maybe once. Yeah, I had it once and I was just like, I don't understand the appeal of Peeps. I don't understand the appeal of marshmallows, to be honest. Dude, banana Laffy Taffy is so good, though. I hate to say it. I know that people are gonna be like, that's disgusting. Well, you know what sucks for you? I like it. like marshmallows when I burn them. True. Dude, I was totally that kid when I was younger that like, oh, we get to make s'mores. Okay, great. I'm gonna light my marshmallow on fire and use it like a torch. But I would always get stopped after like 2 seconds of it being on fire. And they're just like, no, you can not be doing that right now. I'm like, okay, fine. I get it. It's a hazard. Of course, I take forest fires and stuff very, very seriously. This was when I was like 9. Is microwaving eggs a bad thing? That sounds terrible. I hate to judge, right? Because I am cringe as all heck, right? But putting eggs in the microwave sounds like a very bad thing to do. Also sounds ever so slightly hazardous, so don't do that. Generally speaking, I would not cook things in a microwave. They will explode. Okay, yeah, so chat, don't cook eggs in the microwave. This isn't even a bit. Reheating things is a different story. Cooking things in a microwave seems weird. You know what though? I like that half the chat is the Squwonch. I appreciate it. One time I tried making s'mores in the microwave. It was not good. Unfortunately. This was when I was like 10. Oh, also the first time I ever used the microwave. Okay, so microwave popcorn, right? You know how there's the plastic wrapping around the popcorn bags? So the first time that I ever made microwave popcorn, I forgot to take the wrapping off. Don't do that, by the way. I don't even know how hazardous that is, and in hindsight, I'm kind of like, what is wrong with me? Because I did eat that popcorn. it was in the middle of winter, so I was like, oh, this is hot. And so I just put the bag out in the snow for like a minute to cool down. And then I opened the bag and ate the popcorn. Like, I poured it into a bowl and then, yeah. But like, yeah, I imagine I just ate plastic. Listen, I was like, you know what? No, I can't justify it. I was like 9. I was very stupid, okay? I was very stupid as a child. I'm still pretty stupid nowadays, just in a different way. And a lot of the time, simply for the bit. Yeah, please remember to take off the plastic wrapping off of your microwave popcorn. Better yet, don't get microwave popcorn. If you have like a kettle or something, cooking up popcorn like that and then just melting some butter if you want to have buttered popcorn. Immaculate. Delicious. So good. Yeah, I mean, I feel like any time that you join stream is going to be a weird time. It's been kind of insane. Earlier I was talking about jumping off a mountain. And then I had to clarify, not in real life, I'm talking about in the game. I wanna do, yeah, you know? The baby bell wax is not for eating. It looks so good though. I don't like baby bell cheese. I don't like just eating cheese. But the wax looks so good. Why do they have to make it look edible? You're not supposed to eat it, right? Just to clarify, I've never eaten it, but it looks like it would taste good. It's for sculpting weird little creatures. You're so right. Barboach. I'm not checking the Barboach. You know what? No, I'm checking the first 4, okay? Just the first 4. If there's a shiny, then cool, and if there's not, then whatever. Because dealing with Barboach, they're so aggressive, and for what? And they're evil. They have like heat-seeking mud missiles. I hate that I said that. But it's true. Let me show you. Let me show you. Okay, no shiny. But let's get them riled up. See, I'm here. Check it out. No, but like, look at this. They follow. Look at that. Squwonchington. You know what? I think that passes. Because it's basically a different name. You're on thin ice though for not having the in the name. Yippee! That's what I'm saying. It really, like, my description of it is accurate. Come on. Like, how many? Really, truly, how many? Just a bunch of thes. We can create binary where instead of it being 0 and 1, it's the and Squwonch. The watch. The Squwonch of destiny. Is this an event or just for fun? Chat, what do you think? Do you think... define event. If you're talking like an official Pokemon thing, absolutely not. But if we're talking... this is a momentous occasion, this is absolutely a momentous occasion. This is a biblical event. Yeah, I'm genuinely like, I'm surprised that we haven't found anything. I was hunting as well yesterday and I didn't find anything either. I just want one of those two to be yellow. Those bring me so much joy. They have crazy shinies. Speaking of crazy shinies, but like in the other way. So, dude, Matt, Absolblock's Pokemon, the legend, made such a good tweet, and I'm like, oh, I could never do something that good. It was heckin', I don't even know how to, hold on, I need to find the tweet because it's just so good. It's incredible. Heckin'. And like, banger tweet, rightfully so. He tweets, my mom asked me if the dishes were done and I yelled 3D shiny Drapion. She hugged me, she knew they were washed. Because, let me show you for a second. Hold on. Drapion sprites. Let me show you the difference between the two. I gotta... this takes a minute. It's so heckin'... look at this. They were washed. Like, that is... I'm sorry, that is the most... we talk about Garchomp a lot, but like... we don't talk about this enough. Truly fallen from grace. Because that's a wonderful shiny. But yeah, absolutely incredible tweet. It's just so desaturated. They kept it out in the sun. You know, like plastic like toy furniture, you know, like children's furniture. You'll just have like a plastic chair. You take it out, you leave it out in the yard for like months on end, and it goes from red to like pink. Yes, mother, I desaturated the dishes. It's what we all wanted. Shiny Catherine the Squwonch also stole your hair. Hope we're chill. Yeah. Oh, that's incredible. The Squwoncher Wancher? What does that mean? Dude, I want to hear the sparkles. I want to hear the bird-a-ding. You spelled bald wrong. Blood. Better be careful, Catherine, or the Squwonch is gonna get launched. Oh no. Oh no. Dude. Bye, Shiny the Squwonch. I hope you show up in my game soon. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna scream and cry. How do you get so many shinies? Too many hours of gaming. Too many. You know what? Yeah, Shiny the Squwonch is getting an education, and I'm proud of them. Hippie wahoo. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I flew over it. No, you're supposed to obey me. The 7 alpha the Squwonch is. Sorry, we need to get an edit of the souls, except they're the Squwonch. We need an Undertale mod that just replaces the heart with the Squwonch. But that's just his name. That's just a Sylveon's name. Yeah. Look at that. The Squwonch will launch, but the Wanch will squanch. Wow. You're gonna have a launch time. The Sans launch. Oh no. Oh no. Sans the Squwonch. Oh, this is horrendous. This is one of the most amazing streams to ever stream. I am the Squwoncher Wancher. Squwonch time with Squwonch. The Shiny Catherine chat lived in harmony until the Squwonch Nation attacked. Oh, this is... Yeah. For context, and thank you, Eddie. The Squwonch is Eddie's Shiny Whiscash, and I'm trying to catch it because you gave me a shaman figure, and you were like, now you have to get me Tiny Shiny the Squwonch. And I was like, can I get you Shiny Alpha the Squwonch? And you were like, yeah. Dude, what is going on? If you heard a loud thud, it wasn't me. There's like a garage next to me, so it doesn't really help. I might move in a few months though. That's kind of up in the air, but I might finally have my own office, and if that does happen, I will cry. Multiple times. It was the Squwonch. The Squwonch broke it. Oh no. You know what? This rate, the ZA starter that I'm picking is gonna be the Squwonch. In all seriousness though, Chikorita. Late to the stream, but I am here. Welcome in. Have fun with welcome to this insanity. We surf at dawn. Kawaii the Squwonch. Oh my gosh. Something is screaming over there. Oh, it's Parasect. Okay, that makes sense. Hello, Looky Looky. Hello, Lickitung. Come on. Something. Please. I just need a little Bartoloding. It's a Parasquonch. Where is... Oh, I heard it. It does its little cry. The Squwonch, his or her cousin. On the first day, the Squwonch said, "Let there be watch." This is so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Lord the Squwonch. Oh my goodness. Got a top hat and everything. Do you think we do one more go around? Sorry, I thought one of those Roselia had purple rose. No. It lied to me. Do you think we do one go around and then we do a quick break to break our legs? Don't take that out of context. For those of you who have been in chat for a while, you know what I mean. We're gonna jump off cliffs. Don't take that out of context either. In Legends Arceus. Let's go. Let's go get shin splints for days. Because it's fun and I love to do it. Except for when I die and lose all my stuff. That part is not very fun. Why does it have to be during a massive mass outbreak? Let's try to do the thing at the post. Because that's cool and fun and neat. Satchel giveaway part 2! Yeah! In case you guys wanted, let's see. EXP candy. Springy mushroom. Wood. Spoiled apricorns. And gravel. We go up. We start on Weird Ear. And we do this without even prepping. Just do, and do. Almost. I wasn't close enough. I think the aim part is difficult. The thing is, I got it on like the second try last time I did this. So... Oh, I messed up. That's okay. Though I did do something there, so I'll give it that. But like, I can hit the post. I can do it. It'll probably take a lot of times. The one time that I got it on the second try was just like a fluke, I suppose. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah! Yes! Let's go! See, I can do it. I can do it. That was fast. Let's go north. Onwards. Ankles broken. Both of them. All two. Symmetrically. Why? Why? For what reason? Do we just try Coronet Highlands? I've never tried Coronet Highlands. We're just gonna go here. It's all for the Squwonch. Why was I there? Okay, hold on. Saving. Because we gotta remember to save. Gotta remember that I broke ankles several times. I don't know any fun places to do this though. Like, heckin'... Like that. I did that on the first try. that was just taken. Okay. But like, do I try, let me just eyeball this for a second. This isn't me actually doing it, but can I heckin' like, no, I can't reach the pillars. Not from, maybe from here? No, that still feels too far away. Yeah, I think that's too far away. I could still like eyeball it. No, that's not close enough. Oops. I forgot to switch Pokemon. That's okay. Oh, you're not missing much. It's just the normal stuff. No! Was that 100 smoke balls? Oh, I have 545 of them. It's fine. Like, no, we don't reset. We're not save scumming it this time. Now people can get my satchels. That's the giveaway. That's the giveaway. Yippee! Like I can, and then, whew. That was kind of fun, going under and through that. That's kind of fun, actually. But like, not fun enough. I can just heckin' whee! Like that. Like this one specifically. How's the hitbox on this? It's weird. Oh, it's weird. Oh, it's weird. Okay, maybe not that one. Oh, hi, Luxray. I should leave it be. Let's just... Whee! Nice. See, that's fun. That's cool. I don't know what that hitbox was. That's okay. Moving on. And then... Purple Pass. Let's go for that. Hi. Ah, it was close. Hi, Magnezone. You're not shiny, are you? I don't think you are. You look pretty normal to me. Yeah. Okay. One more. Nice. And now the Squwonch. I've had my fun. I'm kind of, you know, that was kind of impressive. I can't lie. I'm kind of being chill about it, but like, I don't know what's going on. I'm kind of cracked. Oh! Worth it. Let's just see if we can just find... We're just gonna check the 4, okay? We're just gonna check the 4. But like, it was meant to be. It's a good omen, at the very least. Because we're not gonna find an alpha one from there. We're not gonna do permutations. I don't know how to do permutations. I'm going for the static one. Unless, like, very first run of this second outbreak, there's just a shiny alpha the Squwonch. Fertility? Nope. Okay, let's... Do we even defeat them? I think they need to be left in peace. Also because they have the heat-seeking mud missiles. So, like, I don't want to deal with that. They get to relax. They get to chill. Look at them. They're so beautiful in their natural habitat. We're still going for the static one. I think one of them's sleeping. I can hear the sleeping sound. Yeah, for everyone we defeat, we mute one of the squad. Hi! Oh, okay. Hi. Let's go. The Squwonch in binary. That's an incredible name. The squinchiest of squanches. Viewers are excited about a new Pokemon hunt called the Squwonch Hunt. Man, I hate that thing. Not the Squwonch, just to clarify. And the Squwonch is more than just a thing. Spotlight hour tonight. Oh, good to know. Very, very good to know. Okay. Yeah, checks out. We go through the storm. We brave the storm for the Squwonch. How have you been? Pretty dang good. I gotta say, it's been like 3 weeks since Wisdom Tooth Madness, and it's going pretty well. Living my best life under the circumstances. Also looking into editors so I don't have to burn myself out every heckin' month. And so that way, instead of having an entire, like... Obviously I edit for longer than this, but I usually have like a week that's dedicated to exclusively editing the next video. But now, once I have editors on board, I can be streaming instead. That whole week that's dedicated to editing getting done, someone else will be editing, so I can stream. So that's gonna be awesome. I'm really, really looking forward to it. You should call it Squancharoo when it shines. I would love to, but it's the Squwonch. What is the Squwonch? The Squwonch is a way of life. But yeah, so the thing is, I feel like I need to stream more. And I'm not saying this as like a, oh, I have to do it. Like, no, I'm saying this in a way of, it makes sense. I'm a shiny hunter. Shiny hunting and streaming kind of goes hand in hand. It's a just chatting stream until something happens, you know? Yippee! Let's see. Honestly, I watch a lot of different videos. Generally speaking, my favorite like Pokemon related videos to watch. I love watching Gen 3 shiny hunts. I want to do some Gen 3 shiny hunting at some point. Probably Safari Week. Though I only have one. No, I have 2 copies of Fire Red now. I have a Japanese one. I just haven't played it yet. We brave the storm. Here's the thing. Gen 3, I'd argue, well, okay. So, Gen 4 and Gen 3 have the same shiny odds, so it's not that bad, right? Plus, the Gen 3 games run faster. They're 60 FPS. So it's pretty good. 1 in 8,192. I just don't have, it's not like with my DS setup right now where I have 4 DS systems all with capture cards. Wait. No, I'm stupid. I can use those now. I can do Gen 3 hunts on those. I can do a quad setup. Oh, that's crazy. Wait, I never even thought about that. They have GBA slots. Wait, that's so cool. I haven't done that yet. Dude, I'm kind of nerding out. I can't lie. Welcome to chat. That's actually crazy. Your first impression of my channel is basically this stream. This is a crazy stream to be joining. It is full of the Squwonch. I would love to do a ribbon master quest. I just have to find the time to do it. Quite frankly, I want to do it on the dust stalks, the 1% dust stalks that I've been hunting for. I haven't been hunting for it for like a month now though, because I'm working on the shiny badge quest. Not badge quest, dream team quest. Badge quest is a different thing. Oh, that's awesome. I still need to hunt for Deoxys. Isn't that one where you can only hunt for it in Gen 3? If I recall correctly. No luck today. It's kind of crazy. Like, we haven't found anything. I was expecting, like, surely I'd find something, right? There it is. You know what? Just for fun. Do we want to do the full loop? Just to see? Because here's the thing. I've been doing... For most of this hunt, I've been doing this full route that I'm doing right now. Where we go past the Squwonch. We go past this Togetic, which I always wait to see if it'll sparkle, and it never does. Then there's the Yanmega. And it's like, the thing is, the reason why I cut this part of the route out, is because I got all the alphas on this path, except for Torterra, which is right at the very end of it. So I figured we've done 37 phases. So why not just like shorten down the route, get the encounters in faster, specifically for the Squwonch. But we can do a few loops down this way. I don't see why not. But yeah, since I shortened it down, that means that I've probably missed out on a lot of shinies. Whether they're alpha ones or not. I'm not gonna do the loop on a mass outbreak. I'm not gonna do it. Are you going to Worlds this year? I hope so. I'm crossing my fingers. I know that, I believe spectator badge interest forms are out now. So if you guys want to attend, you gotta fill out something. But yeah, the thing is, Worlds was so much fun last year. I don't want to miss out on it. Especially because this time it's a lot closer. Because last year was in Hawaii. Like that's a pretty pricey and long trip to go on for like everyone. Because it's pretty out there, you know? This time it's in Anaheim. It's right by Disneyland. And I want to go to Disneyland. I think either way, I am planning on going to Anaheim. Because I'm sure that a lot of my friends will be there. And, you know, just have a fun Pokemon hangout, whether or not I go to Worlds. Oh, I would be honored if they flew me out again. But I think it's one of those things where I completely understand if they don't. Because there are so many other creators out there. But it really was an honor last year. I'm very grateful. It's crazy that that was my first time going to Worlds and it was as a creator. Yeah, figuring out stuff, especially during that time, especially if it's not at the venue, if it's outside of Worlds, planning stuff out is going to be really complicated. Is there a shaking tree? No. Okay. I'm just crazy. Oops. Yeah, my hope is that if I end up going to Worlds, I got a new camera, so I'll be able to get better footage than last year. And if you haven't watched my video about Worlds last year, feel free to do so. I think it was nice. I think it could have used a bit more footage, but I just didn't have enough footage. I was kind of dealing with like heat exhaustion. If not worse. I don't know. El Squwoncho! Oh, another Squwonch is in the chat. Another the Squwonch. No, I've messed it up. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I shortened it. I did what I swore I would never do. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I need to hold on. I need to be timed out. I need to be timed out in chat. Hold on. Let me check this. Let me check this one. Let me check this one and then one sec. Okay. Let me Guys, can I come back now? Can I come back? Am I allowed? Can I come out of timeout? Okay, well, Eddie said that I can come out of timeout, and Eddie is the owner of the original The Squwonch. I think I'm allowed. Thank you, Eddie. I'm free. Okay, let's get back to hunting. I just had to go to the timeout corner. I know. I'll be careful next time. I promise I will say The Squwonch. I don't own The Squwonch. She's in charge of me. I will be careful, I swear. There's another massive mess outbreak. I can dig it. And it's, yeah, it's raining, yeah, because it's a mass outbreak. I may be stupid. Okay. Come on. I want to hear a birdle-a-ding. I don't even care if it's an alpha. Just give me a birdle-a-ding. Birdle-a, 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 birdle-a. Oh yeah, did I mention that at one point I got 2 shinies at the same time on this game? Like during this hunt? Because that happened too. It was like birdle-a-ding, and I was like, oh, shiny Geodude. And then I heard birdle-a-ding, and I look over and there's a shiny Teddy Ursa too. Just my sort of luck. But of course I can't get shiny Alpha the Squwonch. It's not allowed, apparently. Still a mass outbreak. Okay, great. Love this so much. This entire stream would have been perfect for the shiny Catherine out of context video. True. Just make another one. No, but that was amazing. I loved that. Because yeah, by all means, guys. Oh yeah, it's not Roserade. It's Honchkrow right now. That means that there's no Lickitung. There's only Licky Licky. Except there... Oh, there is Licky Licky. Okay. Where am I? I'm lost. It's so dark and foggy and I can't see anything. Ah! And then... Oh, it's not Lickitung. It's... no, it is Lickitung. I am going insane. I'm so confused. I'm sorry. Hold on. Hold on. Let me... So I know that message has been deleted. But... I'm so confused. Because, like, an hour ago, the same person who just asked when will you face reveal said that they saw a picture of me and that I look nice. I've already face revealed and you know it! What do you mean? I'm so confused. What does that mean? What do you mean? Squwonch Crow? Wait, that's actually so perfect. We're getting a face. No! You've already gotten it! How many faces must I reveal? What does this mean? Dude, you guys are desperate. I don't get it. That second... That's... Guys, that's parasocial. I'm not asking you guys to show your faces. And then... I know this is a terrible time, But thank you for joining the frequent flyers. Thank you, thank you. Parent face reveal? That's even more weird. Another frequent flyer. Welcome in, welcome in. Dude, I remember when I tweeted just because I know I don't show my face a lot, because here's the thing. My face doesn't have anything to do with my channel. And I don't think that, from my experience, I don't think that it's fun to, like, I don't know. I don't like that people hype it up so much. So every once in a while, I like to just, in the most casual way, just be like, face. You know? Just so that it's out there. But then, time and time again, because I haven't caused much fanfare with face revealing, people still ask, you know? Squwonch. But yeah, it's just, there is a point where it gets obsessive, and it's a little concerning. And welcome to the frequent flyers, Kawaii the Squwonch. Yeah, it is a given that people are gonna ask. I just think it's a little silly. Because it's like, you wouldn't really ask a stranger online to show their face, but that's what people do. You just don't really think of it that way because I'm talking to you guys right now, you know? And the reason why I don't show my face a whole lot specifically on YouTube is because so many people ask constantly. And I feel like it's better to, like, I'd rather not do that on the platform where people are a lot more obsessed with my face than other platforms. So I've posted a lot more on, like, Instagram, on Twitter, all that jazz. At this rate, it's just gonna be an annual thing before Worlds. I'll be like, yeah, here's a reminder, this is my face, so that people can recognize me at Worlds. Assuming that I go to World as like an annual thing, but, you know, I'm crossing my fingers. And thank you for the gifted memberships. Here's the thing. Okay, there's nothing wrong with the VTuber era, okay? Yes, some of my old VTuber models that I made were cringe. But here's the thing. I am cringe. I'm cringe, but I'm free. And that's one of the things that, to be honest, I feel like I just want to have more fun with things. Sometimes I just get too ahead of myself and I just feel like I'm taking things too seriously. Like I have been with this discussion about face reveals. But it's just like, And yeah, that's a fair point. The VTuber model era was more, the crazier part was the chat. I've kind of blanked that out of my mind. I feel like the mods are more familiar. I got like asked out by chat multiple times. Not by like chat as a collective, I suppose. By like individuals in chat. And I mean, that still happens. Thank you for another gifted membership. And it's like, here's the thing. I can have a personal life, guys. That's not... No. Okay. For a moment, I kind of got shinoed by that Roselia again. I don't know why. I'm just waiting for something, you know? Yeah, it's unfortunate. The gifted memberships, you can't choose like a specific person. Oh, that too. Well, that wasn't even during the VTuber era. That was like August, September or something. July? I don't know. Oh, it was after Worlds, so like August, September. People can be kind of crazy. And so that's another reason why I don't show my face a whole lot, is because I don't want people to become more obsessive, you know? Like if I end up showing my face later, then sure, but you know, it's up to me at the end of the day. Also, here's the thing. My living space is not the best for like, the background isn't gonna be lovely. But I'm probably gonna be moving sometime in the like at the earliest, probably May, which is coming up quick, I gotta say. And then I might have my own office, which I'm really looking forward to. And I'll be able to yeah, happy birthday, I'm moving. I might be able to put stuff like on the walls so I can handle the acoustics and stuff. Make it so there's less reverb. I'm very particular about sound, you know? Yeah, that's exactly it. I'm gonna get sound foam. I'm gonna not make the mistake of sticking it directly to the walls, because then eventually, like, it's not gonna work out. Dude, Kawaii the Squwonch, you're going nuts with this. Thank you for the gifted memberships. Did it get any of the squanches? Or I guess grammatically it would be the squanches. I'm not counting that as timeout. I still said the squanch. You just got here and got a gifted membership. Oh, that's silly. I know, that was cutting it close on my end. But yeah, I'm really... Dude, one of the things that I talk about offline a lot is my office, my future office that I want to have. I want to have it so I'll have my usual desk setup. I might get a new desk. Unfortunately, last time I moved, this desk got damaged. So it's still functional. It may be something that I end up giving to a family member, but we'll see. But anyways, I'm gonna have my desk in one corner. I'm gonna have a TV hooked up to my PC so that I can have a couch across from the TV, right? Like, you follow in here? It's very complicated. I'm bad at words. But I'll basically have a TV setup where I can still shiny hunt and be recording. I can lounge on the couch if need be. Because I love recording stuff. It's sometimes though, sometimes I'm just having a rough day and I don't have the motivation to do much of anything. That's what I like to call depression. And you know, I try to work with it as best as I can. So that's one thing that I'm ideally gonna try to do, is make it so that I can have a setup where I can sit at my desk, or I can be, you know, chilling at a couch, shiny hunting, playing video games, like any person who doesn't like make YouTube videos would do. hook their Switch up to a TV, not a PC. And thank you for the gifted this is crazy. What is going on? Thank you, El Squwoncho and Kawaii the Squwonch. You guys are insane. Thank you. Yeah, this is insane. I've never seen this many memberships on one stream. I think they're trying to get it to land on one of the Squwonches. And yet I still don't think it's happened. Though to be fair, there are a lot of people watching the stream right now. So the odds are kind of not in your favor. Don't gamble, okay? Welcome to the Frequent Flyers Twitchy Teeth. Welcome in, welcome in. Let's see. How have we not found anything? Like, this is kind of crazy. I gotta say. I've got the shiny charm, right? I've got the charm. I've got the charm. I've got a perfected dex entry and I've got the charm. And I'm more so surprised that not only have we not gotten the Squwonch, we haven't gotten a shiny at all. It's been 2 hours. No socks. I mean, at this rate, the shiny charm is not really doing me much. I can't be complaining though, because I got so many. Like, I started this hunt like early February, right? 37 shinies. Like, that's crazy. Honestly, here's the thing. Dustox was not really a Pokemon that I was interested in as a kid. I mean, that's why my first shiny ever, I don't have it. Because it's Dustox. I thought it was ugly. I was like 9 or 10, so don't heckin' judge me on that. I don't think it's that ugly. And the thing is, because of this hunt for the 1% Dustox, for reclaiming it, that has really changed my opinion on Dustox. I genuinely, one day I want to make like a cosplay for Dustox. Just like a very casual one, you know? Something with like a Dustox wing cape. Thank you, Steven. Thank you for the gifted membership. What's a cosplay? Dude, I don't even know where to start. I've never cosplayed before, so I'm not the best I'm not the best person to be explaining this. But it's basically the same as like a costume. But people go really into detail with these things. Is dressing up as like whatever character you want, but like not for Halloween. I'm pretty sure last year they had a cosplay contest at Worlds. I don't know if it was within Worlds itself or if it was why am I forgetting the name of their podcast? I forget the name. If you know, you know. But yeah, I was gonna watch the cosplay contest, but that was the day that I got like heat exhaustion, heat stroke or something. I don't know what it was exactly. I just know that it got to a point where I wasn't sweating, and that's not normal, especially when you're in Hawaii. Stay hydrated. Oops, I meant to morning time, not just... Okay, whatever. Yeah, that's the thing. That's usually indicative of a heat stroke. But like, I lived... Why is it? Oh, I'm stupid. I'm stupid and dumb, maybe. That's fine. Yeah, I don't know, because I had never experienced that before in my life. So having that happen and going like at Worlds is kind of insane. I hadn't even been on the island for like 24 hours before that happened. But yeah, wouldn't recommend. I feel like that's one thing that I'm kind of... It's gonna be weird. If I go to Worlds this year, I feel like there are people that I met there that like I have such vague memories of because I was so out of it. And so I'm just hoping I don't have any moments where I've like completely, like, it's completely out of my mind. Like, I forgot meeting this person in the first place, you know? That's just one thing that I'm a little worried about because like the first couple days were like weird. Worlds is in Anaheim this year, California. But yeah, definitely stay hydrated. I made a stupid... Okay, so I made a stupid mistake that day. So it does not surprise me that this happened. And honestly, I'm blaming this. And it's all because of my decisions and my overthinking. So I got to go to a preview of the Pokemon Center pop-up. And so I was like, well, there are gonna be cameras and my backpack doesn't look good. So I'm not going to bring it. So because of that, I didn't bring water with me. I know! That was really stupid. I was just like, I don't have this heckin' old backpack on me. So I'm not gonna bother. To be fair, it's not entirely my bad, but it's mostly my bad because I was like, I should get some water before like heading out. But the person I was with was like, but we gotta do the stamp rally. So we did the stamp rally and then we were out of time. So I didn't get to go get my water. And you're the one who tells us to hydrate. I know! It's awful! Do as I say, not as I do. But yeah, they had a little stamp rally and I like the person I was with was like, we gotta do it. I'm like, I gotta get my water, but I didn't insist. So I just went along with it and did not drink water. It was a bad idea. And the thing is, I had never even had heat exhaustion before. So like, it's one of those things where I didn't know what it was, but in hindsight, yeah, oops. I didn't mean to do that. But it was fine. After I insisted on going through the Pokemon Center pop-up anyways. So my decisions my decisions on my purchases were made while I was still wonky. But surprisingly, I think, okay, this is gonna sound insane. I think this was a good thing. Not the whole heat stroke thing, no. But the fact that I was like, I want to get water, so we should head out sooner. So I didn't buy as much stuff as I was expecting to buy. But next time, I'm going to drink water. I'm gonna stay hydrated. I think I'll be able to get more practice with, I'm hoping to go to NAIC as well. The North American International Championships. And they're in New Orleans, so that's gonna be pretty humid from what I'm aware of. I've never been, so it'll be interesting to say the least. Assuming that I am going, which I do plan on doing. And yeah, make sure sunscreen. Don't get sunburnt. Somehow, I didn't get sunburnt. Which is like a Christmas miracle. Hold on, did I just enter the area or did I just fast travel? I've already forgotten. Let's find out. Cypher. Okay, I literally just entered. Sometimes I do this. I zone out and then I forget. Yeah, so NAIC is in New Orleans and then Worlds is in California. I believe Worlds is also in California next year as well. San Francisco, if I recall correctly. Yeah, the first purchase that I made when I got to Honolulu was sunscreen. Because yeah, I've had bad experiences with, one time I was at a summer camp and we were told that we were going to be going on a hike. We were told we couldn't bring anything because we needed to, they would provide like a trail mix and water, but that was all we could have. It was out in the sun. Yeah, I got sunburnt. In case that isn't clear, don't go out in the sun if you don't have heckin' sunscreen. Here's the thing. So I did put on sunscreen before because they said to put it on before, but I was like, I burn really easily. I need to be applying constantly. But no, I just had to spray some sunscreen before going on like a 2-hour hike out in the sun. Zero shade. It was just like this hill of sorts. I guess technically maybe a mountain. Out in the sun. It was awful. The day before that, someone complimented me on how, like, clear my skin was. It was, like, flawless. It's never been the same since. I'm in shambles. Now, like, to be fair, I don't know. I've aged. Skin changes. But yeah, it does damage to your skin. Big time. I heard from a bird that you met Purple Cliff. What do you mean? Who is the bird? But yes. Like day one, before, one of the few people that I met before getting heat struck. We bumped into each other every once in a while. The bird is Purple Cliff. Okay. Oh man. Purple Cliff meets purple hair. Yeah, that's awful. Honestly, okay, I will say one of the most common things with just school stuff, I find it's during music performances or during assemblies. Specifically, Remembrance Day assemblies were very common for this, because there were a lot of people who were in uniform and standing the entire time. There was always at least one person who passed out. Always. Without fail. It's kind of crazy. And then there was one time where I had a choir performance in high school, and it was just after we had performed. It was a really warm venue. It was very weird. And I thought someone was walking forward off the risers. Nope, they were passing out. And then they were like, okay, you guys can all sit down now. That was you. I specifically just said a person because I didn't know if you wanted me to disclose that or not. Yeah, so it was Eddie. Yeah, like at first I thought you were walking down the risers and I was like, why are you walking down the risers? We're supposed to be standing nicely and listening to the like adjudicator. This was years ago. Eddie, are you okay? Have you recovered? Dude, how have we not found anything? This is actually crazy. Have I missed the Squwonch? Surprisingly, no. Though actually, unsurprisingly, no. My luck has not been very good. Yeah, nothing. Nada. Zilch. You would think. Surely something. But nope. Yeah, that's the thing. If you ever need to, like, stand for assemblies, don't lock your knees. Very bad for you. You and me both. Choir was a very fun time of high school. Except for my last year of high school. I switched schools in my final year because I wasn't a big fan of the dance program at my previous school. Or more so, I felt like the program didn't have the budget that it needed. So I was willing to spend money if it meant being in a better dance program. wonder if my classmates from dance are ever like, oh yeah, Catherine has purple hair now. I think they'd kind of be surprised. Were your extracurriculars actually funded? Barely. Depended on the school. One school clearly put more funding into, like, there was favoritism basically. Sports always got everything. Performing arts was usually swept under the rug. It's the Squwonch. First name the, other first name Squwonch. It is a Whiscash that is named the Squwonch, owned by my thumbnail artist Eddie. Did I hear sparkles, or was it the music again? Let me go back. I think it was the music again. I'm just waiting, you know? It's even better because, like, there's a bit of delay with when the music actually plays on the stream compared to when I hear it. Maybe that just means that I'll be getting a shiny soon. But not at the moment. If I missed a shiny, then I missed a shiny. We're just heckin'... we're living. Please. Someday. The Squwonch doesn't have a last name. Just two first names. The and Squwonch. Well, no, I have phased. Just not today. No shinies yet, and it's been like almost 3 hours. Which is weird for Legends Arceus with Charm. If you press X on the map, you can fast travel. Yeah. But I'm not going to. Because I've got this route going right now, this route where fast travel, Roserade, Licky Licky, Rhyhorn, a Squwonch. Also, I just like doing it like this. Oh, I've done permutations before. They shiny locked the whole game specifically for this stream. I believe it. And thank you. It's great to be back. It's been a very silly stream. What shiny colors do the Squwonch have? So I believe the blue is darker, less vibrant. It's dark and sinister. The whiskers are more of like a pinkish hue. It's very interesting. I can't believe they would shiny lock the Squwonch. How's it been with wisdom teeth? Pretty good. Honestly, okay. Guys, I don't know how I did this. Because we all know when you get your wisdom teeth out, there are a few days where you are, well, however many days, where you are chipmunk mode. And not in the voice way. I'm talking about in the face. Just swollen, right? I was not. I just wasn't. I maybe got like a little bit of swelling. Not enough to be noticeable. Like, it got to a point where I was taking pictures every day to see how it changed, and there was just, like, nothing. What was the first solid food that you ate? I had some good old chicken. Just some nice oven-baked chicken. It was delicious. But yeah, somehow I just skipped the whole chipmunk mode part. I was so incredibly blessed. Let's see. This really is wild. I'm just like, where's the Bertolini? I yearn for the Bertolini. So I'm gonna do the whole route this time. The whole, as in like the one that I used to do. It's not a full loop. It's more like a backwards capital C. And then maybe shiny Togetic? No. That would have been really cool though. Dude, I'm still okay. So I think the weirdest thing about getting your wisdom teeth out, depending on how you get it done, was the anesthesia. I got an IV. I'm not gonna talk about it too much in detail because you can't really put like a content or trigger warning on a stream because people can click on whenever. But it's so weird that there are things that I said and like did that I don't remember at all. Apparently, they showed me a toy frog. They were like, "You see what this is?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's a frog." And they were like, "Can you remember it for later?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And then later they showed me the frog and I'm like, and they're like, "Do you remember this frog?" I'm like, "What?" And I don't remember this at all. I want to see the frog. I still want to see the frog. I still haven't seen the frog. And I'm in shambles because what do you mean you showed me a frog and I don't know what it looks like? It's been weeks and I might never know. This is a frog that I've never seen before, but I have. And like, this person is a family friend. So I texted my mom being like, "Hey, I still want to know what the frog looks like." I still haven't gotten answers. But you know what? At least there's a chance. At least there's a chance that one day I will get to see this frog. Because the thing is, it's not just some, like, stranger. This is someone that my family knows. And no! 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 It's the Squwonch! No way! No way! No shot! There's no way! It's finally here! Oh my gosh! I'm not gonna smoke bomb. What am I doing? I've saved. It's fine. I'm just gonna, like, I can't really sneak around it. It's going to see me. I'm just gonna throw Ultra Balls. How many of them do I have? Like 20 or something? Actually, do I still have them after the... I have 12. This is okay. This is fine. Woman! She's here! No way! Oh my my gosh. I really didn't think that would be what we would find next. I was sure that we were gonna phase on something else. There's no way. It's fine. We've saved. I'm just gonna do like one. I should have done a speedy one. No, it's fine. It's finally here. Okay, yeah, well, it's asleep. Let's just throw Pokeballs. I cannot believe this. No way. Oh my gosh, wait, okay. This really is the Squwonch stream. Nah, it's still the Squwonch, because the OG, the Squwonch, is also female. Okay, nature guesses? Let's make it daytime. Let's say hello. Let's say hello to the Squwonch. Oh, I can't believe it. There she is. Look at those eyes. Oh, this is awesome. Oh my gosh, I love her. Oh, she's beautiful. Let's take a look at... Let's see that nature. I'm guessing lonely, but second guess is quirky. Quiet! I was not expecting that in the slightest. Oh, she is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love her. Oh, this is so beautiful. Let's get back to the village. Yeah, there's one Pokemon to report. It is the one and only, the Squwonch. she's a the Squwonch. No way. I mean, earlier we joked about I would be streaming until I get the Squwonch. I got the Squwonch. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this is real. She's so beautiful. She is very quiet. Listen to that. She just does a little, yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so beautiful. Now what? I suppose we can do a victory lap of sorts. I'm gonna do a couple Dynamax adventures. Maybe the luck continues and we get Lantern. I'm changing the title. Pretend this is Lantern. I'm not gonna do it with viewers, not today. But chances are we're probably not gonna get our target today. That's okay. I don't know why I'm trying to save. I'm pretty overdue on a shiny Lantern at this point. There we go, a Lantern. Yeah, I think we'll just do like this one, I just want to do a little victory lap because I'm just like, heck yeah. And then after this run, I'm probably gonna call it there. This is just our little, closing remarks. Marks? Why did I put like a T in there? Okay. I do like Araquanid, but I don't recall if that's the one that has like no bug type moves, which sucks. But I'm gonna go Celio. I don't know. That's Lantern. Yuxi's that like water electric type dude. Dude, some of these, like, the sounds of Dynamax Adventures are so weird, especially when you don't have music for it. Like, we do have the music from stream, but yeah, you know what I mean. I'm having a stroke. What is happening? Man, I guess this chat is not the same as the last time that we hunted for Lantern. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Yeah, Lantern. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. It's okay, guys. Don't worry. It's just Lantern. Lantern is real and can hurt you, but it's Lantern, so it's nothing to worry about. Dude, I can't believe we heckin' got the Squwonch. I cannot believe that actually happened today. I'm gonna scream and cry. Anyways, so what do we call this? That was 30 hours. What is this video even gonna be called? I don't even like what do we even call this video? Well, we can't call it the Squwonch incident. The problem is that YouTube will see the Squwonch and they'll be like, Squwonch isn't a real word. And then it'll just show the video to nobody, right? I think that's the worst part about YouTube videos, is that if you want them to do well, you actually have to be careful about what the title is. Have you found the Squwonch yet? Yes! I can't believe I can say it, but I did! AI chat Summer is having a stroke. As it should. As it should. It deserves to. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. AI bad. Let's beat up this bug. The search for the most powerful Pokemon. Spoilers to Squwonch. Dude, I'm so like... Yeah, this is gonna be the last run. My energy... Like, I'm so hyped right now, but I'm just like... oh, okay. Okay. I am deceased. This is fine. What happened to your character's hand? Oh, it's like a lace glove or something. Oh, thank you. Hello there, peeps. I hate to say it, but we're doing one go through of this Dynamax adventure and then the stream is going to be done. But oh, what am I gonna stream? I don't know what my next target is. I guess we'll continue Dynamax adventures because I do want to stream probably tomorrow. We'll see. We will see. I could do platinum. Well, here's the thing. I still need to get all the way over to the route where Girafarig spawns. Eddie? Are you about to say tiny shiny the Squwonch? Are you about to say it? He's saying it. He's saying it. Oh no. Oh no. Dude, I still have to look for Mini Fido. I feel like Shiny Tiny the Squwonch is gonna end up happening like 3 years from now. Nah, the Squinch is like the Pokemon equivalent of the Grinch. It's gonna happen completely by accident. Dude, this is the first shiny Whiscash I've ever found ever. Are you sure? Are you sure that I'm gonna accidentally? Which also means I'm not using a mini, unless I'm hunting for mini shiny Woofer. Actually, there is a way that it could happen. The Squinch is if the Squwonch ate a lemon, I think. That's amazing. The lore is crazy. I'm gonna keep Malamar. Okay, that works. And welcome to the Frequent Flyers! Got one before you. Wait, what do you mean? Do you have a tiny shiny there? You don't. You don't, right? There's no shot you have like an actual mini one. Yeah, that makes sense. You Squinch. Is it true that these Adventure Den Pokemon don't show if they're shiny until you catch them? Yeah, you have to do the whole Dynamax adventure, or lose. And then you'll get to select which Pokemon you want to keep. And that's when you see if they're shiny. Which, yeah, that makes sense, because if you're doing this online and people are checking for a shiny one and it's not shiny, they're just gonna quit. So the way they did it makes sense. Goodness me. Okay. Bye, Celio. I'm gonna miss you. What if you got 2 shinies? Then you have to pick one. I've actually had that happen before. Blue's had it happen where Blue got 3. Blue got 3 shinies in 1 DA. I don't know how he does it. I think it's the host luck. Is that the shiny Lapras I failed? Hold on, I'm screenshotting this. Which one? There were 2 of them. Sorry, I just had to share it with my friends. I'll never tell. Yeah, I failed 2 of them in like the span of 10 minutes. It was bad. Someone joined the chat with the name the shiny Lapras failed. Oh man. One day someone's gonna show up with like the Jolteon and I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh. I don't need this. Okay, Poppy, you do what you want, I guess. We have 2 lives. We've been here for a while, and somehow I didn't see! I was too focused on the Squwonch. Oh, goodness. Dude, I was hunting for Yuxi for hours last night. I am shocked that I haven't found it yet. Sorry, lantern. My bad, my bad. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I caught myself slipping again. How did I mix it up with a water type? This is psychic. I'm just being such a silly goose. That's not my mask slipping. That's me forgetting that my mask is on, so I had to take it off and remember that this is indeed lantern. There's actually a really good reference to it for like 1 frame in my Worlds video. I need to see if you guys notice it. It's from some footage that Matt aka Absol provided to me because I didn't have enough footage of the Pokemon Center because yeah, I wasn't doing too hot while I was there, and by that I mean I was overheating. Dude, this stream has been insane. This has been a stream full of lore. We got our target. This is wild. I've been hunting for the Squwonch basically the entirety of February up until now. And somehow, the one time that I stream this hunt, I find it. You're so right, Eddie. You're so right. You weren't there for them. Anyways, lantern! Lantern, lantern, lantern. Please. Shiny lantern. We all know shiny lantern goes from this weird gray to like a golden sort of look, and then the yellow turns orange. You know? We're gonna do it. And thank you, Scotty. Lantern? We get 2 shinies in the last bit of the stream? Maybe, perhaps? It would be nice. I am overdue on a shiny in here. No dice. That's okay. We'll get lantern next time. Oh, well, because it's lantern, obviously. That's okay. Because we got the Squwonch. Because what do you mean we got the Squwonch today? I can't believe we got it in one stream. Well, on that note, I might stream tomorrow. I mean, you'll know for sure by like tomorrow morning. I'll probably have the stream scheduled at least. I don't exactly have a streaming schedule because things are all over the place right now. But I want to try streaming either tomorrow or on Thursday. So stay tuned. And stay hydrated. Don't be like me. Stay hydrated. Hydrate yourself. Drink water. And don't forget the Squwonch. Everyone loves and respects the Squwonch. Farewell.